All right, everybody. My name is Benjamin with the Roanoke Valley Chess Club. We're playing some Blitz today because I darn well feel like it. The real answer is because at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to. So that's what we're doing, and I've got the game over here. I actually think I have a good position despite being down rook for a piece. So I guess I'm down an exchange technically. And probably going to go down an exchange and a rook. Yay. But the problem is this king is not very safe. So I think I'm okay. Complicated. Guess if I play here, yeah. Guess I can do this. Oh, that's just a blunder. Yeah. Just be aggressive. And of course I got my music going. Yeah, this is just lost. How did I do this? I just went crazy. Yeah. Okay, let's actually try to play. Yeah, no, I know. Turn them off. There we go. Caro Khan, okay. Let's just play this as a troll move. Yeah, okay, so he knows the trick. Whatever, he takes that, it allows my bishop to get out, so I'm okay with this. Well, that's just crazy. Like, so first I want to stop f5 with g4. Okay, I don't see the point of that. I'm just going to rush my pawns down the board now. Though, to be fair, g4 doesn't really stop that move. But I do get some tempi if he doesn't play it. Oh, good. I can make arrows. But yeah, so my plan is to just run this pawn up the board. Okay, I'll pick up the tempo. Is he going to play f5 here? No. So that stops f5 permanently. That doesn't concern me. Like in the slightest. Is this not just good for me going here? Well, I guess I can do this first. Play here. So it's an exchange. Ah. But I do make a threat. I guess the first thing is, let's give the check. He has to move the king along here or else he loses a rook. Okay, I guess that does defend. If I go here, this is under threat, so he has to defend it. Probably queen e8. I think that was just a blunder. Yeah, so the problem is in this position, king f8. Then I guess I go here. And then this is defended, so I can afford to do something like that. Of course, if he instead went here, obvious problem is there, so yeah, I can't do that, and it's still check. And then I guess I can just trade into a favorable ending, so. French defense. Oh, okay, so we're going to play a Sicilian. Well, he wants to play a pin, which, okay, or not, I guess. I guess I'll play normally. I think he's got some issues. I think bishop here is probably the correct move. The problem is he absolutely needs to take this. Or else I think I can just do this now, and I think I'm good. I think my position is pretty solid, especially with that pawn on d5. I didn't even have to sack a knight to do it. Actually, knight here is good because the bishop is hit. Bishop has to retreat this way, and I can do an interference here. And, okay, so well, I can just take that. And I can do that. And that hits the rook. Rook has to go here. It's displaced, and okay, he can trade off first. But then I'm going to... Okay, that also, I suppose, works. What do I do here? I guess this works. He's probably going to play like here. But does he have the time to do that is my question. I think this is good. We've castled opposite sides. Okay, so he's looking to do this, but I think g4 is correct. Yeah, that's fine. What if I just threaten the queen? If he moves the queen out, this allows my queen to go to a good square. If he takes my queen, I take his. He takes the bishop, I take the bishop, and I think I'm in a good position. This pawn on d6 is really, really strong. Oh, and obviously, if you like the content here for the Roanoke Valley Chess Club, likes, comments, subscriptions, please. Thank you. And he may even have some issues on the Etienne back row. Alright, so I've got the two bishops. And those bishops are fantastic. And I can play here. Yes, he can take that, but he runs into discovery issues. Yeah. And now I just have an extra rook. Yeah, this is just a great position for me. I'm under no danger at all. And if I've done this correctly, the music isn't playing, so that's good. Okay, let's try Grunfeld again. Okay, probably going to wind up being one of the dull lines. It's a weird way to get a King's Indian. I think maybe he thinks he's playing a London system. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But he's moved his bishop, so now is the time to take the pawn. And, well, this knight gets to some decent squares. Maybe I can try double fianchetto. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Bishop d5 doesn't concern me. It still doesn't, because I can just take it. Knight d5, yeah. Okay, so the bishop comes here. It's going to be pretty good. I'm going to play c5. Whoop, that's not c5. If he takes, I'm okay with this ending. Well, I can maybe give him an isolated pawn. If he takes with the knight, okay, that's a bit on the bold side. What? What is this? Just letting me get that? What? What was that? And I get tempo with it. Nice. So his pawn structure is wrecked. This rook. Whatever. I don't mind trading that off, fixing his structure, because my pieces are just better. And that's fine. I don't mind doing this. He has no dark squared attackers, so that's fine. I disagree with that decision, allowing my knight to get more active, and if he wants to do this, I pick up the pawn. And that's the problem. So if he defends it, yeah. Well, this pawn is weak. Where does my knight belong? Honestly, trading off his bishop might be a good thing. I mean, especially probing that weakness right there. If he wants to kick it instead, I mean, e3 is pretty good. I don't understand why he just allowed that. We're in an ending, and this is just bad. If he defends it, which, okay, he didn't, but if he did, yeah, this is just not a good position for him. I've just got too many pawns. And I've also got, I think this is going to wind up being a mate. Uh-huh. Well, I've got a windmill, so now it's mate. Nice. Okay, we'll play Sicilian. Okay, I'm not going to entertain this Smith-Morra bullshit, so pardon the language. I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to entertain the Smith-Morra. It's just not... I don't study it. I don't play it. And this guy almost certainly has, so he knows the lines better than me, and if I make an inaccuracy, it's just... So, don't allow your opponent to play exactly what he wants to play. Okay. Let's not take that pawn. Pawn is meaningless. Okay, so we're going to play d6. Both of my knights protect it, so I'm not concerned. e6, I don't trust that. Said, yeah, okay. But then again, I am actually in a legitimate position to take that pawn, because if he takes it, my bishop takes it. And now this is under some severe threat, so he has to... Suppose that also works. But I can also defend, and now I'm threatening it twice, as well as threatening here. Okay. Again, I'm just going to take that, because that rook is not worth my bishop. I also don't get the point of that. Just trapping the rook. Okay. So now all I have to do is just threaten the rook. Now I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do that. Okay, so he wants to do it like that. Okay, that's fine. Then again, his rook being trapped is kind of a good thing for me, I suppose. Because this bishop is better where it is. Yeah. He could take it. It's interesting. I have to be a little careful with my time. Yeah, whatever. I don't trust his attack. Because my bishop still defends. If he goes here, obviously, I'll take the knight. Yep. Now, see, this is the important thing to remember, is that I've got multiple pieces defending. E3, that's subpar. I'm going to play knight f6, see what he wants to do. Okay, he wants to play a collie. Alright, we're going to play it like a... Oh, he wants to play it like a stonewall. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. This is just... So, obviously, he wants a stone wall structure. The problem is, he played in such a way that allowed me to get rid of this e-pawn, which might be a liability. Because normally you want to take like this, but e4 is also still a big hole, so we'll see if I can exploit it. Okay, so he plugs it up. I mean, obviously his pieces are going to go there anyway, so... Gonna castle. Now, the big idea. Big? What am I, Donald Trump? I wonder, can I just jokingly just get this queen away? That would be hilarious if that worked. I think his big plan is probably to play here, or maybe... Well, he can't play bishop there just yet. Queen b3 is weird, too. I would have thought queen c2, influence e4, and center a little bit more, get ready to break f5. Especially with plans like knight h4. So basically what I'm saying is I thought queen c2 is more natural to play knight here in f5. But it is admittedly difficult to figure out where my pieces are actually going. Okay. Now, it is interesting. What if I can provoke c4? Is it possible to provoke c4? Also, I've got this really weird idea of a rook lift. Knight c4, okay, putting the kibosh on that plan. But I think I can just do that. That really takes a lot of the sting out of this f5 plan. I hate saying it, but I think e6 is the correct move. Clamping down and... I don't know what he's doing. I'm just defending. We're just going to play here. Yep. And with no light squared bishop, he's not breaking through, yeah. I think he wants to try to go here, here, and here. But that's a pretty simple plan to counter, methinks, because I can just go here. And his queen is never getting in here. I just refuse to trade the bishop. Man, he really is trying to... I think I'm defended enough. Just never take. God, this is an awful position. I think I just dorked up. Am I just getting checkmated? I think I'm getting out of this somehow. What if I just do this and just try to get my king out of dodge? Yeah, this was... am I okay here? Probably not. Like, this is bad. Do I get out? This is just not fun. He's going to take with the queen. He should. Well, okay. Now all of a sudden his checks are gone. And then I just promote. I can actually give up this passer to get at this rook. And if I go here, I'm attacking the rook. He takes this, I just win a free rook. Then I win a rook, as I said I would. And thank you for the queen. Thank you for the check. And I can do this. Man, he just blundered a lot as soon as he got into severe time pressure. Okay, let's play this. I'm still playing the Italian, though I've been working on switching. Okay, Evans Gambit, baby. I did not deserve to win that game, by the way. Okay, that's an imprecise move because... Now I've just got c3 for my knight, and my pieces are pretty darn good. I don't want to block the attack of my bishop. Well, okay, this just works now, because my knight is actually protected on g5. Can I not just kick this knight now? Well, now I attack the bishop. I'm not exactly concerned about that because I like the g-file, and his king can't castle, and there's other problems. Well, now I can just play this, and what is he doing? Check. Well, I've got queen, and I can just move it, yeah. I can just do this and get out of dodge, out of trouble, really. Creative, but there's problems. There we go. Material count is, well, he's up a rook, obviously. Of course, I just gave up a... Now, I just allowed a checkmate in one, didn't I? That's great. Yeah, okay, so Caro-Kann. That's what I see most of the time. Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be a pretty dull Caro-Kann, to be honest with you. C5, that's it's just threaten the knight. Like, I don't think he put much foresight into that move. Obviously, e4 is threatened. I can just stop that and threaten the pawn. Gonna play there. That's a drunken queen. Can also attack it again with this, threaten the mate. He's going to play here, I bet. So maybe that's not the best idea. Can do that. Now I've got the Kramnik pass pawn. Okay, so how do I influence the game further? Maybe I'll just play here, queen here. Just defend it. Threaten mate. He's going to see it, yeah. But now he's actually weakened. Maybe I should just play here, break open the center. Because he's not really threatening my center. And I can defend it like this. And if I take, I think I'm doing okay. Ah. But now he has no protection on the dark squares. You know, I didn't even think about that with that plan. Dang it. But then again, two connected passers can't be bad. And I've got two bishops. So actually, I do have compensation. This is the concern. If he attacks it with this rook, can I defend it? Yeah, okay, I just push it, yeah. Okay, so what I need to do is play here. Probably put the bishop here. Okay. Well, I still have a connected passer. Guess I can do that. obvious threat should be obvious. But then again, it just looks like I've frozen the structure. So it's very possible he'll miss that, yeah. And the bishop actually protects the promotion square, so I'm not concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is promoting my own pawn. I don't mind if I lose material just protecting this. Like I said, the promotion square is protected, and the next advancement square is also protected. So maybe I should think about how to improve my bishop, because this square is protected. Because, I mean, my plan is just bishop here, and... But then again, I can also just play here and be good if he advances it. Okay. So, obviously, if he advances, maybe I should just play here. Just allowing that? That's crazy. Yeah, now this pawn is it's not a threat. Okay, I can do that. And I do have to always be careful. That's protected, but... Yeah, okay, so we're going to go here. And I guess just wrap it up, I guess. Well, also that allows me to go here, so maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just better. I guess I do that, threaten the pawn. It's not promoting. And, okay, so I have an extra bishop and rook, yeah. That's what I thought. Philidor, really? A Philidor? I don't even consider the Philidor a serious try for anything. Philidor's just not a good opening. Okay, this is protected, so I don't have to worry about that. I mean, I've even got knight f5 ideas. Once this knight's kicked, though, I think knight d5 is the correct move. And I don't know how long I'll record. Probably a little bit longer, but... So knight could go to h5, and f4 would be a decent square. Okay, that's just passive. And then I can start thinking of probably playing h3, f4. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his position. Does that scare me there? It doesn't, but the problem is I do need to actually cover it off. Okay, well, I can just do that, and... e6 is too weak. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. This is actually threatened now, so how do I fix that problem? Well, I can defend both like this. Now g6 is an interesting move, but probably doesn't do anything. My music stopped there, which doesn't make me happy. Okay, well I can just do that. Okay. Yeah, the B file's open. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but I can just play C3 and I'm okay. Going straight back. That's crazy. Because now I reveal on G7, and I've got checks. I don't know. I don't trust that. I don't think that's good. He's spending a lot of time. That's crazy. And I mean, if he takes this, I've just got an umbrella pawn. And I don't see how he's actually making real counterplay. It's crazy. Why would you allow this? This is a 1500 here, just effectively allowing whatever attack I want. And okay, if he takes this, that's a little bit... Was that a Botez Gambit that I think I just played a Botez Gambit on accident. Oops. How do I make the most of this now? Wait, no I didn't. That's a check. Remember, good player is always lucky. And if I go here, I'm applying pressure. Oh, okay, even better. I can trade queens. Shoot. I'll take that. Throw in a pin. That's going to remain a pin. And I can just open up a file. Oh my goodness. Bruh. I think I can just do this. Maybe I should have taken it, but eh. This H-pawn is deadly. Are you going to let me promote it? Ah. I do need to be careful, because that's not fun. I guess I can play this, and this is protected, so... Now I can start working on actually forcing advancement. Interesting. Maybe I do this. If he takes it... I thought that was going to happen, but... does he defend it? Yeah. Okay. I can't believe he's playing so passively. Man. This is just passive for him. Because now, unless he wants to concede my king position, because I wound up having the opposition. Interesting. He wants to do that. What if I just go around? And if he attacks this pawn, I can just attack his king, and I think I'm okay here. I do have to be careful, because these are dangerous. Okay. That's crazy to allow that. Probably shouldn't have done it like that. I can still attack this one, so that's not a concern for me. It's crazy. Why would you not just instantly advance? Okay, well now I'm just threatening mate. Okay, win on time is good. I mean, just playing so bizarrely in that ending. Ah, the elephant gambit. I think by the way, the elephant is just a pile of hot garbage, so like I don't get the elephant gambit. It's not a good opening, guys. It's like I said, it's just a pile of hot garbage. Maybe kick it. Okay. Play here. And then eventually, I guess, get out of the pin. How to get out of the pin. I guess playing this makes some sense to me. I mean, it is giving up this pawn, but okay, you didn't want to go for that? Bizarre. Okay. Where does the queen go? I guess it can go here. Again, I'm not particularly sure what the plan is. Maybe I should have taken the rook first, but okay. Now I can go here. Go here. This isn't threatened, but it, yeah. But I can do this. And the problem is that my king goes here and he actually is under some danger. It's not a lot. Interesting. Well, oh shit. Well, that's a Botez Gambit. And I realized it instantly. Ow, that was just dumb. That was just dumb. Okay, that's not precise. Okay, you're just playing like some sort of King's Indian attack. You're not wanting to play critically at all. You just don't care about theory, do you? I mean, that's fine. You don't have to be a theoretician or something. But it just... you kind of need to play somewhat critically. Because otherwise, you're just conceding an edge. Like you were saying that You don't care. Okay, and... Okay. Is that a concern? Actually, that is a concern if I just allow that. So, I think I have to play rook here. Because now if check, I can just retreat and this pawn is defended. And now I'm actually threatening to win material, and... Okay, now of course I'm not. What's the best plan of action here? Maybe even just here. That's crazy, but it makes some sense. He takes it. He can't take here because freaking rook. And I can play this, threaten the rook. He advances. Okay, I've got an umbrella pawn, and I'm fine. Because very few dark squared attackers, so... Frankly logical. How do I get rid of this bishop? I guess I can do this. It's crazy. But now I'm trying to actually infiltrate. Okay. You gonna play like that? Fine. Go ahead. Play rook here, maybe. Takes it. I mean, I kind of have to take with the pawn. Queen is no good. Guess I can do this. Play rook here. Now I actually have the option of starting to push these pawns. Okay. Play here. Okay. Do this first, and now I'm ready for knight d4. That's crazy. Maybe I have to take here. Now he'd be taking, yeah. That's crazy. Why did he do that? My knight defends both of these, and I don't know about you, but this doesn't... I don't think you can just allow those to advance. Yeah. Okay. Probably wouldn't have played there, if I'm honest. Maybe I'd just play here. Reinforce that pawn. I guess this is good. That's still defended. I'm threatening mate. He can go here, but I don't think that's very good because I win a piece. So he has to move the knight here, and then I take. And the king has to go here. What's the best way to work on this? I guess advancing here is good. Just put the queen on a good square. And now the knight's going to be able to come in somewhere. Ah, okay. Do I care? Well, this allows me to defend with the rook. Does it? Yeah, okay. This is good. Because now if he takes, I just go here, and I'm still doing well. I mean, there is some concern. I don't mind this, because he's not actually threatening these pawns. I don't mind the pieces being in tension like this. Here we go. And the knight's good where it is. This doesn't frighten me at all. In fact, I can just play here, and I think I'm just better. Just do that. Take it. Take it. Now that there's no mate threat, I can take that pawn. It's risky. And, I mean, I've got pawns on both sides of the board, so I think I'm okay here. And this pawn is not even close. He should have probably played here. Well, let's just threaten to promote another pawn. It's crazy that he thinks that's even possible. Worst case, I mean, the rook is defending the promotion square, so I'm not concerned, like, at all. Oh my goodness gracious, I have no time. I just realized that. You know what? I will take the stalemate. I had no time. I didn't even realize how little I had in terms of time. Okay, this is correct. He's going to play there. Yep. Okay, we're going to develop. We're going to slowly... Okay, I don't see the point of that. You're just trading bishop for knight and... Yeah, like, I don't get this. I don't get what's so good about this for... Like, I think I'm doing okay. Did you forget something there, buddy? Oh, well, Botez Gambit again. And you missed it. So I thank you very much. It's not often you see someone decline a Botez Gambit. That was very, very, very interesting. Well, I can just do this, and I think I'm okay now. Yeah. Guess I got that. Is there a way I can attack both? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I have to play this. And how do you defend that? Bishop, I guess, goes here, and then what? It's trapped. Oh, wow. Man, 2 Botez Gambits in one game. That was terrible. God. I need to play better. Okay. Clearly wanting to... Okay. A very interesting way to enter Grunfeld. Is he going to play e4, which is what I think he should play. No, so he just gives me an edge. And I'm not going to until he kicks it, so just no. Then I don't have a problem doing this, because, I mean, the point is to break apart this and just have a better structure. Yeah, I know that. That's a thing. I should have played queen here, but... If he takes, I think I'm forced to play this, yeah. That way I can not lose rook. And I'll just suffer down a pawn. But this at least stops that, so... Threaten to win the d-file. That's what I'm listening to. I was trying to figure out what song this was. Well, I've won back my pawn, which is good. Except I probably should have just taken that. Whatever. I want the d-file, so... The d-file I shall have. And I've just doubled up on it, so... I'm just going to play this and just play safe, I guess. And just play here, maybe. If he plays here, that'd be freaking hilarious. Maybe I just play here, see if he plays f4. Oh, g3. Interesting. Not what I would have considered. I'll play this. I mean, I do have the d-file. Take a pawn. play here. Guess I can play here. And then I've just got too much sitting over here. How do you defend that? That's what I thought. Problem is I've got that. And unless he wants to lose that and just be completely destroyed, I mean, he'd be down an entire rook. Yep, okay. And I'm fine here. And this is just checkmate. Let's see what he plays. I'm probably only going to play 1 or 2 more games. What I really love to do, though, is get one specific opening. Najdorf. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is going to be fun. He's allowing me to play my usual nonsense. Matanovich attack. Yeah. Okay, that's not a precise way to play against this. Capture towards the center. And I don't mind this openness. Like, this is not a concern for me. We can do that. Okay, I can hear music. Good. I'm gonna play that. Not because, oh goody, he didn't even go there. Nice. And c4 is not a concern for me. I'm glad he didn't take with pawn because I was not wanting to get my queen. I basically just opened this up, which is nice for me. Not concerned about this, like, in the slightest. Oh, this is going to be fun. Do you know who I am? Oh, that just amazing. Threatening checkmate, so he has to block it. And if he blocks here, that's bad. So he's going to have to block here, and I'm going to get 2 pieces, and I'm still going to have a raging attack. That, I think, was correct. He's going to block like this. No, he blocked with the knight. Interesting. Well, I think this is just good for me. Like, I'm just dominant here. Because the problem is, I take it, he takes, I take, he can't take with the queen. So, yeah. That! I basically just told, rook, what? What? What is rook c3? What is rook c3? I think I could just take it, but What? Okay, let's review this game. I think I'm done for the day. I'm surprised it doesn't tell me bishop takes f5 is a blunder. That's my opponent. Really? It says there's a better way? Does it want me to do that? Really? I don't like that. And I actually disagree with the engine here. Because now these are just push. Honestly, I disagree with the engine here. It's not a middle game position, so I'm free to do that. Queen d2. Ah. Genius. Yeah, I know. I should, yeah. Probably here. What was the best move? Rook g1. Okay. That's also reasonable. That was one move I was considering. Yeah, I know that. Really? Castles is just normal. I don't consider that great at all. Oh! Man. Rook g7. I'm shocked it didn't put a double exclam for that. Because this is just genius. I'm sorry. Really? There's a better move in this position? Okay, it probably likes queen g2. Well, I like that better because it actually develops a piece into the attack. So, personally, I think that's better. What was his best move? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That's fair. I don't agree with it. That's the logical follow-up to how I've played it. Knight g5 is a mistake. Yeah, that makes sense. And then h4 is good. What does it think the best move was? e5. Okay. I also like that move. And rook c3 is just bizarre. Really? It likes it? Huh. What does it say the best move is? Taking it, king h8, takes that. Okay. g6. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Okay, so nice. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all next time at some point, so take it easy.